Right then, I'm now here for my Joyce versus Filip Hrgovic live fight night Watchalong. And yes, this should be interesting. We've now got two big heavyweight fights coming up. One for the British title with David Adeleye going up against Jamie TKV. Then, of course, with our main event, Joyce versus Filip Hrgovic. Two very interesting fights, in my opinion. I did make a video on the main event during the week, and I do actually believe that we are going to see a Joyce win in the main event. I just have a good feeling about it. But in this co-main event, David Adeleye versus Jamie TKV, if I'm being honest, I think that David Adeleye is going to make absolutely easy work out of it. Um, TKV in his last one just wasn't really convincing at all, if we're being honest here. He was not convincing at all in that one against Michael Webster. I mean, he won the fight and, was, of course, a clear winner. But it just wasn't impressive. He just looked pretty sluggish in that fight and just didn't really see him up for it. I think, TKV has got a good inside game and Adeleye had as well. I think this is either going to be a very sloppy fight between Adeleye and TKV, or it's got all the possibilities to be fight of the night, in my opinion. So we're going to have to wait to see, because Adelaide's got a good inside game. I do think Adelaide's much more explosive than what TKV is. But I think I do think TKV's body work is good. I feel like that's a big thing in Jamie TKV's game. That is his good, solid body work that he does. And these two have sparred quite a few rounds with each other in the past as well. So, TKV does know a good bit about David Adeleye, just like David Adeleye knows quite a good bit about Jamie TKV. But, yeah, if I'm being completely honest, I do think David Adeleye will win. He was, he's coming off a big confidence boost as well, and coming off his win against Solomon Dakers. And if I'm being real, I would probably say I rate Solomon Dakers more than I do Jamie TKV. But let's wait and see what happens here. Then let's wait and see. I would like to see TKV give him a good fight, though. I do hope he could. I do hope he can, but let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let's wait and see what happens here in this main event. Oh, wait, no. Here we go. Let's see what happens in this main event. Co-main event. Yeah, I am going to go with David Adeleye inside 3 rounds. That is my prediction. Adeleye in 3. I think he's going to be too strong for TKV. I think he's going to be too strong for TKV in the clinches. I think Adeleye is going to be able to get the better of that. I think Adeleye is going to be able to take the front foot from the off as well. I don't see TKV being able to push Adeleye back, and I think if Adeleye can push TKV back, then Adeleye is very good at being able to work on the ropes, back you up, and bully you up against the ropes and land some good solid overhand, mix up bodies to head. And both guys have got interesting styles. I feel like in a way, I'd say TKV kind of has like a VTech style of what Adelaide's is. I do think in the fight that TKV lost, I was looking back at it the other day, it was a fluke. I mean, it's like 100-1 chance that, you're going to be hit with a massive shot and your eye's going to cut open as much as TKV's did. So, I think it was a bit of a fluky one, that one. And, TKV was winning every single round before he got stopped in that fight anyway. Obviously, as we know, David Adelaye's only loss is to Fabio Wardley, which, we did have a good showing and it was a very good fight. But, yeah, he just ended up falling short in that one. He lost to Fabio Wardley, who, is really starting to build his way up now to try and, get into those good world heavyweight ranks. So that's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, last performance was very good from David Adeleye against Solomon Dakers. I do think that David Adeleye can get through TKV in this one. I do think it would definitely make sense for him to move on from British level, try and push on further, possibly European level. I don't know if he's ready for that just yet. We're going to have to wait and see. But he does need to get past Jamie TKV before we do say anything. But yeah, here we go. We're about to be getting underway then with the first round. Representative fighters in the middle now. Referee having a word with telling them the rules before we do get underway. Let's see what happens then. Here we go. 5-touch gloves. Let's see what happens here now then. Co-main event, British title fight at heavyweight. Let's see what happens. Adeleye, TKV. Can TKV cause an upset? Adeleye got on his gum shield. KO. He had 13-0 on his. Should not be able to of all. Yeah, here we go then. Round one underway. Adeleye, TKV. Here we go. Adeleye on that front foot. TKV comes out with that double jab. Oh, got orange gloves on. Adeleye feint into the body a bit, into that clinch now. It wouldn't surprise me if there is a lot of clinching in this one. 12-rounder as well, don't forget. Surely this ain't going the distance. TKV comes in, Adeleye ducks under the lead hand, TKV fell into the clinch. Again, Adeleye trying to get the feints going, but TKV is just forcing the clinch a lot here. Early on, ref's having a word. Yeah, ref needs to be active in this fight. Don't let the clinches happen too much. Adeleye feints with that lead hand. TKV goes down to jab to the body. Nice lead took there by David Adeleye as TKV tried to force the clinch there. Good jab there to David Adeleye by TKV. Into the clinch now. There you go. Yeah, good jab there by TKV, trying to get that double jab going. Jab again, and TKV just wants to clinch, it looks like. David Adeleye needs to keep on moving about. Jab to the body by TKV. TKV, everything he does, just they end up in the clinch. Everything they do, he just ends up in the clinch afterwards. Adeleye trying to keep away from TKV, trying to split up a bit. Jab to the body there by Jamie TKV. Adeleye trying to come in there. Oh, Adeleye trying to time TKV onto that lead hook. Couldn't pin him down there though. TKV, you know, his styles just don't let you work really. He just doesn't want to let you work, and that's why he just gets into the clinch, trying to get his work done, and literally that just then leaning right into that clinch, trying to get a hold of David Adeleye. Jab to the body there by TKV. David Adeleye, few level change feints there. Good job there by TKV upstairs, into the clinch again. Ref splits them up. We don't want to see them in the clinch. Don't want to see them in the clinch. TKV again there with that jab upstairs. He probably has won this round as well due to everything he's been doing. There we go, round one done. Gonna stick out a poll why that round's done for the main event. Prediction. So who have you guys got? Joyce, KO/TKO. Joyce points. Then we got Hrgovic, KO/TKO. Or Hrgovic points. There we go then. Roll out. Okay, then here we go. We're going to be going to the second round now. That felt like a really, really, really long first round. I'm not going to lie. Here we go, round two underway between David Adeleye and Jamie TKV. Underway with Second round. Jab to the body straight away now from Jamie TKV. Trying to get something going. TKV with those clinches now. Just remembered I need to get my judging at 40. Judge. Yeah, it was definitely 1-0 to TKV there, I think. Didn't do anything of note at all, though. TKV just forcing this clinch at the moment. Just doing absolutely nothing, though. Absolutely nothing TKV is doing. TKV there. Jab upstairs. Okay, bit less holding. Bit less holding this one. As I say that, they go to the clinch. Brilliant to see. Feint there by TKV to the body. Adeleye trying to come in upstairs with that jab. Missed. TKV just does not want to engage with Adeleye at all. Adeleye should send this full pack in. I agree. I hope he does. I hope Adeleye knocks him out. This is like TKV just making it so boring. So sluggish as well. Jab downstairs, jab upstairs by TKV. TKV with that jab to the body. Adeleye just feinting with that backhand quite a lot. We need to see him more active with it, but TKV shutting the gap down, so it's difficult for Adeleye to get going with that with his backhand. TKV just poking out with that lead hand against the body. Now clinches again. Oh, just shot upstairs there with that right hand from TKV as they went out to the clinch there. Adeleye there comes forward with that jab into the clinch again. There you go. Feinting with that lead turn, Adeleye trying to get that going upstairs. Oh, big shot there by Adeleye with that backhand. And again. Into the clinch. There you go. They tried to catch him on the way out. TKV good jam upstairs again by TKV, then goes downstairs to the body with that jab. Good there downstairs by Adeleye. Jab upstairs again. Lead to it gets there, gets through there from David Adeleye with that backhand. Good start, good end to the round there by Adeleye. TKV wins the round though. So just being boring with his work. Yeah, so it's 2-0 to TKV. 2-0 TKV I've got. But he's just putting his work in with that jab and just clinching. That is basically all TKV is doing, is just shutting that gap down. But Adeleye caught him towards the end of the round there, showing a bit of hope. Adeleye was able to get through that lead to finally. Let's see what happens here in this third round. Round 3 underway. See what happens here then. There we go. Adeleye, good fakes over that lead hand. Gets under it there, TKV. TKV there with that jab. Adeleye trying to show a bit more strength and liveliness in that clinch now. Adeleye just needs to be as active as he can. Referee needs to step in way more when they clinch. Oh, Adeleye swings with that wild lead to it, but doesn't land with it. TKV there trying to get some feints going. Good jab there by TKV, lands on Adeleye. Upstairs and gets into that clinch again. TKV there with that jab. That jabs downstairs again by TKV. Tries to come forward now with that backhand. Gilly took there by Adeleye. Swings that and misses by a mile. All body shot to TKV as he turned his back by Adeleye. Ref's not happy with that. Yeah, he's frustrated. He is frustrated with all the holding from TKV. Referee telling TKV to not turn his back. Good to the body there by TKV, then goes upstairs, just out of range with it. Yeah, he's good in and out there, TKV, but at times he's just going to be forcing that clinch. That jab going. TKV needs to try and get that backhand, I think. Guys are laying on the ropes, backed up now. Throw that backhand. He's hesitant to throw that backhand, TKV. Adeleye needs to get off those ropes, trying to time TKV onto that lead hook as TKV tries to force a clinch. It looks like Adeleye trying to time him onto that lead hook. Get that jab going again there, David Adeleye. TKV there with that jab upstairs, jab to the body. Trying to get that jab going upstairs again on David Adeleye. Adeleye there with that jab, tries to get that uppercut in there as well. Good there by TKV with that jab, but then he goes into the clinch. Yeah, he's won this round again, TKV. Good job again. Adeleye then misses that uppercut. And yeah, TKV's just clearly frustrating Adeleye. He's making him swing quite a bit. He's making him walk onto that jab. There we go. That's the round done, and that is going to be 3-0. There we go then. Let's see what happens here in this fourth round. Here we go then. Round 4 about to go underway. Here we go. Round 4 off and underway. Jab to the body there by TKV. Jab upstairs there by TKV. Takes a step back. I mean, he is good at, getting in and out of there, taking that step back, trying to get out of range and goes in with that jab, clinches. But nice double jab there by TKV. Jabbed and out of there by TKV. He's not really throwing that backhand at all now that he's into the clinch. Adeleye just can't get anything going at all. The TKV just literally just going in with the clinch as much as possible. Nice shove there by TKV. Or Adeleye trying to catch TKV around the top there. Jab clinch again there by TKV. Into the clinch again they go. Adeleye he just can't. TKV's good at closing the gap every time he sees Adeleye loading up with that backhand. just predictable, that backhand Adeleye, and TKV every time is just timing that clinch. Jab to the body there by TKV. Jab to the body there by TKV. Goes upstairs there with that backhand. TKV doesn't land. Jab downstairs to the body by TKV. Clinches. Into the clinch again they go. 20 seconds left to go with the round, and TKV just completely shutting Adeleye down. Good job there by Adeleye, though. Tries to get that going, swings with that lead hook, and TKV usually gets under that one. He's able to read him well, to be fair, TKV. There we go. TKV wins the round again. There we go. Okay. Right. Let's see what happens in this fifth round then. It looks like we most definitely are going the distance here. Round 5 underway. Here we go. Don't know what's happened here as they start the round. TKV just getting rubbed down. I don't even know why. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, we go. Round 5. We are underway. TKV trying to time that. Good backhand there by TKV. Needs to get that backhand going, ideally, TKV. Adeleye literally hasn't been able to get it going at all. Good lead took there by David Adeleye to start the round. TKV trying to. Is he trying to time that backhand? Comes forward there with that double jab and goes there with that backhand to the body. Jab, clinch. Adeleye. Yeah, Sam looking at the early stats are just way in favour of the Jamie TKV. Jab there again. Clinch again. I've seen people on Twitter saying Adeleye looks scared to throw, but I don't think that's the case at all. He's just TKV just makes it difficult. Oh, there we go. Lets his hands go there though, Adeleye, against the ropes, but he doesn't really land anything significant at all. He's swinging a lot, and it's just easy to read. TKV trying to get that jab through. Backhand there by TKV, then goes downstairs to the body. That's some decent work there by TKV. Jab to the body again there by Jamie TKV. Adeleye trying to push him back with his feint when he's coming forward into the clinch. Oh, nice backhand by TKV. Jump to the body there by Adeleye trying to get that lead hook in. TKV moves about well there. Running out of danger. Jab downstairs to the body by Jamie TKV. Now Adeleye forcing that clinch. Referee has a word, splitting them up. Into that clinch again they go. The ref's telling TKV to keep his head out there. He's just leaning in with that with his head quite a lot there. TKV tries to dip under and catch Adeleye with the uppercut into the clinch now though. Yeah, there we go. Round 5 done. 5-0 to TKV. Adeleye just can't work at all. 50 to 45 to TKV. Brilliant fight to watch. Possibly quite an easy contender. 100%. Yeah, we're almost halfway through. We're almost halfway through the fight. But yeah, it's 5-0, 100%. Here we go then. Round 6 underway. There we go. Into that clinch again there. TKV after he clinches. Oh! He's caught! Adeleye catches him. Thank God. TKV scrambling on the ground. There we go. Oh! He's screwed. He doesn't know where he is. Adeleye. Can he finish him here? TKV trying to clinch. Adeleye getting some explosive stuff going now. Here in the stick. TKV down again. And there we go. Is it going to be it? Is it going to be it? He's got to stop it. He does stop it. Thank God for that. David Adeleye wins. There we go. Oh, thank God for that. Adeleye wins round 6, knockout. There we go. Great shot. Basically, as soon as the 6th round starts. Thank God for that. Right then, there we go. David Adeleye wins in the 6th round. Great shot to start the round. After TKV there forced that clinch. TKV's corner isn't happy, but yeah, TKV was completely out of that there. So yeah, there we go. Adeleye wins round 6. See that first knockdown again. So as they lead the clinch, Adeleye, bang, catches him the moment they lead the clinch. Bang. As they separate, there's controversy about it, I don't really care. Because TKV was making that ridiculously boring throughout, so he deserved to lose. So the ref was telling him to break, and then yeah, TKV wasn't expecting to find a shot. But after making that fight what he was, he deserved to lose. Yeah, because after they separate, it's but, yeah, I'm mostly glad the fight's over because it's painful to watch. David Adeleye wins. This is what he needed to do. He's never going to be able to get the shot. The TKV was just breaching. He should have been told to wake up. The amount of clinching TKV was doing shouldn't have been allowed. He should have got at least a penalty for the amount of clinching he was doing. So they can moan about it, but when you clinch that amount, you kind of like deserves to get smashed like that afterwards. So yeah, I have no complaints at all. No. I mean, they can complain about it. Ben Davison can complain all he wants, but the amount of time this fighter kept on clinching shouldn't be allowed. So yeah, they can moan about it as much as they want. There we go. The fight is done. Joyce wins, not Joyce. David Adeleye wins in the sixth. So now we got the main event about to get going to be getting underway next. Then Joyce, Filip Hrgovic. Let's see what happens in that one. But yeah, there we go. David Adeleye wins the fight. David Adeleye wins 14 and 1 with 30 knockouts now. David Adeleye. There we go. So David Adeleye defeats Jamie TKV via 6th round knockout. And you know, they can complain all they want, TKV. They can complain, they can moan, they can do whatever they want. But you know, about Adeleye smashing him as TKV tried to lead the clinch. You know, they can complain, but the amount of clinching that TKV was doing to being allowed. Put it that way. I'm just glad the fight was painful to watch. And David Adeleye is the more entertaining fight anyway. And once he got going in that 6th round, and once he caught TKV flush with his power, that was it. TKV didn't let him do any work. He was just clinching it out, trying to make it boring. Referee should have been more active and stopping them. But yeah, there we go. Adeleye wins round 6. There we go. So, there we go then. I'm like saying that it's the same shot when or something, I think. Yeah, Adelaide, the British champion. Let's see what is next for him. Let's wait and see what is next. Yeah, who is going to get the opportunity next? Could it be Fraser Clark? Adelaide and Fraser Clark, that is actually a fight. Adelaide Fraser Clark. If Fraser Clark gets through Tesse in a few weeks' time, then that could actually be the perfect fight to make Clark and Adelaide. I don't know. I might favour Clark to win that fight, probably. I mean, let's see how Clark does look against Tete. I mean, that knockout against Wardley might have taken it out of him completely. But if it hasn't, I probably would favour. No, I probably would favour Clark. There we go then. There we go. Right, let's take that off. So next up, we've got Joyce and Filip Hrgovic in the main event. Hopefully, we get a better fight than what we just watched. Hopefully, because that was painful to watch. But luckily, Adeleye was able to knock him out because, we couldn't be able to handle another TKV fight as a British champion, if I'm being honest. But hopefully, we do see the Fraser Clark fight next with David Adeleye. If not, I don't know what we'd see. But obviously, Wardley's now moved on to fight the Universal. We won't see the rematch between those two. I think that'd be pretty pointless. It wasn't an impressive performance from Adeleye. Adeleye should have done way more than what he did. But, I mean, Adeleye, he is British level. I think this is probably his stage. I can't really see Adeleye going much further than where he is now. I mean, no, I don't know. I mean, Huey Fury versus David Adeleye. If Huey Fury wants to try and do that, I don't know if we can see that one. We need to look at possible British fighters who could go up against David Adeleye. We could see him. That could be one that we do see actually. Eventually, we should see Moses Talma have a British title fight, unless people might think he's already beyond that and he might do something else. I don't know, but I think that Talma would smash him. I do think Talma would smash him. Especially after watching that. For TKV, I feel like we could see a Solomon Bakers fight next for TKV. Both guys coming off losses to Adeleye. Let's just see that one. Baker has been delusional since his loss to Adeleye, staying on to the Okay, so a Talma or Clark, that's what should be next for David Adeleye. You never know, Johnny Fisher or Dave Allen, whoever wins that fight, they could push on for a British title. I mean, I don't know what Dave Allen would do. Actually, he might want to do something else. But he probably is at that low. I mean, I don't even know if Johnny Fisher is British level. Right? That's the thing. If Johnny Fisher can make it convincing Allen, which I don't think will happen, then he could fight for a British level. I probably would favour David Allen at this point, against Johnny Fisher. Dave Allen versus David Adeleye. Who would I say was that? That could. I don't know. Yeah, they're who I would probably say. I do think Fraser Clark's the ideal fight, though. I do think Clark's the ideal fight. Or unless Clark wants to do something else, because he has only just fought for a British title and lost in the first round. If he beats Pete, it could be position. Should wait and see what happens. Oh, read that wrong. Right, we haven't got long to the main event now. I reckon it might be starting up. They might try and get underway by 10:30. I think the main event should be underway. Okay, voting on the poll if you haven't ready, guys. We got 7 votes. We got Joyce 57% by knockout and Hrgovic 43% by knockout. I am going with Joyce. He is the underdog. I do think Joyce's pressure could be a bit much for Hrgovic. Joyce has got one over him in the amateurs as well, so that is something which he would definitely probably take confidence going into this fight. But that was able to go right. But let's wait and see what happens in this main event. Yeah, Joyce needs to be pressured from there. Joyce needs that front foot. If Joyce don't take that front foot and lets Hrgovic get full extension for his shots, he's screwed if Hrgovic can get full extension through that backhand. If Joyce lets him do that, then he's going to be walking onto that all night. Because Hrgovic is best when the fight is at range. If he is being pressured, that is where he can struggle. We saw that in that Dubois fight. When Dubois was pressuring him, Dubois was able to get good success with that jab, and Hrgovic couldn't get success with his long punches. I do think, I mean, I do think Joyce's jab is very underrated. He's very good at, coming forward, having a good short jab. And Joyce is good at punching when he is coming forward. But Hrgovic can be decent at counters. And you never know, could catch Joyce coming in over the top. I do think what people are questioning as well coming to this fight is Joyce's punch resistance. Can it withstand Hrgovic? And, he's taken a lot of damage over the years as well. He's always getting hit with massive shots. We know how good his chin is, but getting knocked out twice by Jag, got dropped by Chisora. I mean, after taking loads of shots in that Chisora fight as well, it was an accident when it was happening. Let's wait and see what he can do tonight. But I do want to see Joyce win, but he's almost 40 years old now, then. And if Joyce loses tonight, then he is basically dead. But let's wait and see. I mean, if Hrgovic loses as well, then it's not good for his career whatsoever coming up to back-to-back losses. But there's more of a way back for Filip Hrgovic. But I mean, Hrgovic was there saying before the Dubois fight that he'd retire if he lost that fight. But he's still going. Obviously, Adeleye versus Reactor was meant to be on this card tonight, but that one didn't happen due to Lawrence Adeleye getting injured, which was pretty disappointing to me. So I was going to find it interesting to see how Richard Reactor would do up at heavyweight. I mean, neither guy overly entertaining, if we're being honest. It might have been a real thing. That's just like the Adeleye TKD fight was. It might have been good. I mean, Adeleye did have a decent debut up at heavyweight, to be fair, in his last fight. He did look good, got a first round knockout. With Reactor, I mean, jumping right into the Lawrence Adeleye fight at heavyweight might have been a bit of a risk. I probably would have favoured Lawrence Adeleye going into that fight against Richard Reactor. But, I don't know. Watchalong's coming up a win earlier on as well, so that's going to be interesting to see who he fights. Could he fight Joyce? If Joyce wins? No, I don't know. Kulev's there as well. Obviously, as well, Fabio Borghi versus Gerald Miller getting announced. I think that's a very interesting fight. I don't know who wins that, to be honest. Miller looked very good against Andy Wiggins. He got robbed in that fight. So, Miller's still got it in him. He looked all right against Dubois in parts of that fight. Other parts, he was trying to get through the fight went late. But he did look good in that. He did look good in that fight, Miller. And he looked very good against Andy Wiggins. Why is there not rematch? Hang on, we got an announcement here. We got a fight announcement. Or face-to-face anyway. Yeah, that's what we're saying. WBA out there and doing a face-to-face between Motley and Miller. Yeah, there we go. We're getting a face-off with Miller. I can't wait for this fight. It's a real 50-50. Don't really know what way it is going to go. Would I favour Borghi? I know Hrgovic has got good, not Hrgovic. Miller has got very quick hands on the inside. He is good. He doesn't stop as well. He's always coming forward. He's a good pressure fighter. And Worsley does like to keep his shots long, step out behind the backhand. Worsley can be pretty wild as well. Did he get caught by Miller or did that one? I think that's it. Miller's only loss is to hopefully Warren smashes it. It's not going to be. Is it too soon for Morgan? Because I think from Clark to Miller is a big step. Yeah, so, I mean, the fact that he was able to do it in the bench was something. There we go then. Let's see this face to face between Worthy and Miller. Let's see what happens then. It's a good homecoming fight for Fabio Worthy as well. Huge fight at the Ipswich Stadium. That's the dream fight that he's wanted for years. I mean, Miller, one thing about him is that he does make a build up interesting. And Worley's not a boring character at all. This build could be good, to be honest. Hopefully they do get like a long crash conference. This build up could be good. Keep that face off going. Instead. Here we go. Now we're back to Carl front. Before the main event gets underway. So many people trying out a robbery in the last one. I mean, who even cares? Well, why do you want TKB to avoid that one? It would have been painful stuff to be honest. It's fighting against Webster actually. It's fight tonight. We might even see a rematch. They're probably going to appeal it. I mean, let me see this knockdown again. So look at this. Refs are great, but it don't even matter at all, does it? It doesn't even matter. Yeah, so referee tapped TKB's hand. Did he? Yeah. And then the force on the way out. Evil said it must be, contest. Yeah, set yourself at all times. If people can cry about the decision, but I mean, the amount of clinches that he was allowed. What are the clinches? Do something about the clinches. So, anyway, here we go. Main event about to get underway then. Sweet Caroline getting underway. Come on, Joyce. Yeah, this could be the last roll of the dice for Joyce. It could be for Hrgovic as well. No, I do think because to be fair, after Hrgovic did lose to Dubois, I honestly thought Hrgovic was probably done. I couldn't see him fighting this year. I mean, I'm woodier with Dilly White didn't go out. I don't know. I mean, is Hrgovic definitely fight ready? I mean, that is a good thing that does put this in Joyce's favor is the fact that it was short notice. But he did still have a month of full camp though, Hrgovic. He still did have a month of intense training. But is that enough? I mean, Joyce can keep up a good pace for a whole 10 rounds. We know that for a fact. Joyce has got very, very, very good cardio. Hrgovic slows down as the fight goes late, so that is something as well. I think Joyce will win this fight on point. I can't see the guy getting knocked out. Hrgovic has got a good chin. Joyce has got a good chin. Hrgovic has got power, but I'm not sure if he's got power to knock out someone like Joyce. That's one thing I do think, but I don't think Hrgovic's got the power to knock out Joyce. He has got power though. He's got 14 knockouts out of 17 wins, but yeah, I'm not sure if he can put Joyce out. Yeah, Joyce 39, Hrgovic 32. Joyce weighs in at 275, which is the weight where, he looked very good when he was fighting at 275. That is where he had his career best performance against Big Joe. Here we go. We're seeing a Filip Hrgovic walk out now there. Filip Hrgovic walking out. Here we go. Main event's going to be getting underway. Here we go. This should be good. Filip Hrgovic on his way to the ring. Both guys coming off losses in the summer. A lot to lose and a lot to gain for both. There we go. Filip Hrgovic on his way to the ring. 13 votes on the poll now. We got 31% for the Joyce KO, 0% for the Joyce points win, 62% for Hrgovic KO TKO, and 8% for Hrgovic on points. If Hrgovic outboxes, I think Joyce could possibly beat him down. That's what is happening. But again, no. Hrgovic, I'm not sure if he can keep up the pace. Hrgovic could get top later. Or Joyce might just take over legs and be very convincing. Hrgovic can't keep up the pace. Hrgovic can't keep up the same pace for 10 rounds. Here we go. Right then, Hrgovic in the ring now then. Main event about to get going. Here we go. The big juggernaut on his way with his walkout there. Here we go. Joyce now to walk out. Biggest fight of his career. It probably is. It probably is. And this would probably be his second best win on his resume if he does get this over the line as well, Joyce. It would be his second best win. Parker definitely number one, obviously. I mean, who else is for Joyce? There's people like Carlos Takam on there. There's obviously Joseph Parker, which they are two good standout wins for Joyce. Where is Joyce ranked? There's people like Christian Hammer on there, but Daniel Dubois as well, actually. But Hrgovic will be his third best win. He did beat a young Daniel Dubois, though, so that is different. He beat a young Daniel Dubois. And this version of Filip Hrgovic will probably beat that young Daniel Dubois. Yeah, there's two losses to the Jai, lost to Del Boy recently. I mean, yeah, Joyce's best wins are Daniel Dubois and Joseph Parker. You've got Carlos Takam, which is a decent win. Most recently, the cash on the year. That's an interesting one early on in his career. I mean, he has had it tough his whole career, basically, Joyce. Yeah, Joyce in the ring now. You got get my prediction right. Yeah, Joyce to walk him down over the goes. Joyce to walk him down as it goes. That's what I'm saying. Joyce walks him down as we go on. Because Hrgovic will, without a shadow of a doubt, gas. I mean, before Hrgovic got down to the king, he was literally dark on it. He was screwed, and then eventually just found a people that knocked him out. Compared to what Hrgovic was able to do today, what a town would be, they kind of just exposed that performance of Hrgovic. What would Joe Joyce do today? Is tell me about Joe Joyce. I'm Filip. At this point, star wise, I don't know. Anyway, here we go. I just have a feeling Joyce will win. I just have a feeling Joyce will win. I'm sure. Yeah. Here we go then. Filip Hrgovic, 17 wins, 1 defeat, 14 of his wins come away knockout. That is the record of Filip Hrgovic. His best win in his career. What are we saying Hrgovic's best win in his career? Willie Jang, but I don't even think he won that fight. If I'm being honest. I mean, it was close, but I don't think Hrgovic won that fight. His record isn't amazing, though. I'm not gonna lie. There's no amazing standout art against the key. Anyway, here we go. Joe Joyce, 16 wins, 3 losses, 15 of his 16 wins come away at knockout. Can't forget though, Joe Joyce has got good house. But again, both guys are very tough. Both guys have got great. Former WBO interim champion Joe Joyce. Here we go. Fires in the middle. About to go into the first round. Here we go. Fires now, touch gloves. Let's see what happens here. Going into the main event. Right. Round one underway. Here we go. See what happens here then. Joe Joyce coming forward straight away, going downstairs to the body. Here we go. Hrgovic now trying to get that jab going. Joyce going downstairs to the body. Oh, nice shot there by Hrgovic. Joyce now with that jab, trying to keep that out there. He looked very composed though, to be honest, Joe Joyce. Looks very composed. Joyce now with that jab to the body. Does give me more confidence with his weight, to be honest. Hrgovic goes in with that backhand to the body. Hrgovic has got long reach though, so it could be interesting to see how the pressure Joyce. Oh, Hrgovic there catches the feet upstairs. Hrgovic swings for that overhand. Joyce there goes with a straight right to the body. Good shot upstairs there by Hrgovic. Blocks now Joe Joyce. Not Hrgovic. Joyce there with that jab to the body. Jab to the body again there by Joe Joyce. Here we go again. Going downstairs now for the Hrgovic. Joe Joyce coming back at him a bit there. Hrgovic trying to get that jab through. Big shot there by Hrgovic upstairs. Big shot. I get going again. Good lead flip by Hrgovic. Joyce now coming back forward. Yeah, he's been quick this round now, Hrgovic. He's looked quick for Joyce there. Not really. Oh, Joyce's left eye. Oh, good shot there by Hrgovic upstairs. Some damage around Hrgovic's eye. Good with that jab though, Joyce. He's been able to put a bit of damage on. Joyce loads up massively to the body there. Oh, good shot there by Filip Hrgovic upstairs. Uppercut there by Joyce. Jab to the body there by Joyce. Having a look. Joyce looking to load up on that backhand again. Hrgovic is caught. Good to the body there by Joyce. He has been quick, but Joyce's jab has been very consistent and very successful in this round. Joyce has been very good with that jab. Good backhand though by Hrgovic. Joyce needs to cover up a bit. Hrgovic there catches him. Joyce now coming back. This is a very interesting fight. Hrgovic takes that, but it was a good round. Good round for both. Good round for both guys. There we go then. Joyce. There we go. 10 rounder as well. Can't forget that. So yeah, I think Hrgovic probably does take the round, but it was close. It was a close round. But yeah, I mean, Joyce's jab was very, very, very good in that round. Coming forward with it very nicely. It was a successful jab. It was a successful jab from Joyce in that round. There is damage around the eye of Hrgovic. He is cut around the eye. He is cut around the eye. Here we go. Second round underway. Keep that jab going, Joyce. That's what needs to happen. He needs to try and keep that jab going, keep that jab consistent, try and keep coming forward, shut that range down a bit of Hrgovic. Hopefully Joyce can do that here in the second round. Jab downstairs to the body there from Joyce. Hrgovic now trying to go upstairs. Joyce now coming back forward. Oh, digs into the body there for Hrgovic, but Joyce is consistent coming forward here. Good jab again upstairs by Joyce. Joyce now trying to keep that jab going. He's lighter on his feet though, to be honest, Joyce, it looks like. He does seem comfortable in them. It is good signs early on. Shoulder rolling a bit. Oh, he's getting caught a bit here up against the ropes. Joyce comes back. Oh, over swings there, but that jab looking good from Joyce. That felt nice. I could go to Joyce, rather, I'm not going to lie. A good shot there from Joyce. Yeah, he is cut around the eye. Joyce needs to try and keep that jab going. Oh, Joyce. Yeah, that shoulder roll isn't really doing him any good at all. He's trying to shoulder roll a lot, and I just don't know why. Trying to keep away. And then I think he might be trying to load up on that backhand. Hrgovic is badly cut around the eye. Joyce's work has been good for that. Good there by Joyce still coming forward. Joyce there with that backhand. Good jab down from Joyce. He's very consistent with it. She got some of those shots. Good jab upstairs again by Joyce. Good backhand there by Hrgovic. Good jab again, snapping that head back there by Joyce. Trying to swing there. Interesting. Needs to get that backhand going, Joyce. Downstairs with that jab upstairs. Good stuff. It's coming forward now at times. He needs to stop with that shoulder roll, Joyce. Keep that jab going. Good stuff. Blocking that backhand there. Good stuff there by Joe Joyce. Gets caught though. Look at that. His body works with this as well. Overhand there by Joe Joyce. Joyce still easy there by Hrgovic. Joyce takes some of those on the gloves. Blocking some shots well. Joyce there as well again. Coming back. Good round from both. I think it's 1-1. Joyce, I think, nicks it. Joyce nicks it, I think. It's a very, very, very close fight, I think. It's a close fight. It's been interesting early on. That jab of Joe Joyce is so consistent throughout. Honestly, that is doing Joe Joyce good, and the damage as well that he is doing with it. You know, that is something that has got to play a factor with what the judges say. Damage, means a lot, and that is what Joe Joyce is causing Filip Hrgovic right now. Causing him a lot of damage. Going to be going into round 3. Some look at the height. Yeah, Joe Joyce stepping in with that jab very nicely. Yeah, times with it, but there you go. Round 3 underway. Let's see what happens here then. Here we go. Hrgovic there comes out with that backhand. Gonna go again now. Hrgovic trying to come over the top of that bulking backhand. Joe Joyce got Hrgovic on the ropes to get down with pressure. Good to see here. Good double jab there by Joe Joyce. Stop that shoulder roll. Joyce coming forward out. Good right hand there by Joe Joyce now. Hrgovic as well gets some success. Good backhand there by Hrgovic now. Joe Joyce trying to open him up now. He's very good behind that top. I said before the fight, that jab of Joe Joyce is so underrated. Fantastic against Daniel Dubois. The amount of jab he fought Dubois with. And Dubois was very good at getting some good jabs on Hrgovic. Joyce's jab very consistent. There we go. Good work here from Joe. Good work from Joyce. This is a very good round so far. Getting that pressure going. Good backhand there by Joe Joyce over the top. And again, working with that body. Here we go. Joyce. Keeping composed. Backhand by Joe Joyce. There we go. Hrgovic still cut. Hrgovic now gets his jab going. 1:30 left here in this third round. Joe Joyce keeping that jab out. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep pumping out that jab. Good shots now from Hrgovic though. That jab again. Coming back. He's still cut open again now for Filip Hrgovic above that eye. Blood really starting to drip out of it now. Comes back with that backhand there, Joe Joyce. Back onto that jab. He's looking, he's fighting with a good sense of urgency here, Joe Joyce. Backing Hrgovic up a bit. This is good to see. Hrgovic now trying to get that backhand though. Joe Joyce shoulder rolling around that though. Good shot there by Joyce. Very good shot by Joyce. Backhand again there from Big Joe. Big Joe Joyce. The juggernaut again with that backhand. Ooh, nasty shot there by Joyce. Keep that pumping out, Joe Joyce. Backhand. More active now. He's hurting him. He's hurting him. I think he looks a bit tired and a bit worn out from the work that Joyce is doing here in the first round. Oh, big backhand though from Filip. Big backhand from Hrgovic. Caught Joe Joyce around the eye. Joyce still coming forward though nicely. Swinging now, Joyce. And gets caught with the counter though. And that is the end of the round. No, it's not. It's still there. It is now. There we go. Third round goes to Joe Joyce. Come on, Joyce. Great round there. Great round. There we go. That is what Joyce needs. That is what Joyce needed. There we go. 2-1 Joe Joyce I've got. 2-1 Joe Joyce. That was an excellent round. That was an absolutely excellent round for Joe Joyce. The jab is so good. keeping that out, keeping it consistent, keeping it in the eye of Hrgovic, affecting his vision. This is good from Joyce. Exactly what he needs to do. I mean, yeah, he's affecting the vision of Hrgovic. This is what needs to happen. Round 4, here we go. Come on, Joe. We're not underway. Yeah, that backhand is very nice. Round 4 underway. Here we go. Let's see what happens here then. Keep that jab going, Joyce. Jab to the body there. Good shot to the body there by Filip Hrgovic. Joyce coming forward still, putting that pressure on. 4th round out of 10. Keeping that pressure on, Joyce. He can keep it up, and Hrgovic is already looking slightly tight. Good jab to the body there by Joyce. Good hook to the body there by Joyce. Hrgovic trying to come forward with the decent one. Again, this is good by Joyce. He's not letting Hrgovic get full extension in his shots. And this is what I was saying before the fight. Joyce there with that good jab upstairs. Joyce catches those shots from the glove there. Good jab upstairs there by Joyce. Now goes in with that backhand to the body. Trying to set that up well. Jab to the body, then goes upstairs for that jab there, Joyce. He's fighting with his spring in his step. Joyce. He's fighting with a good spring in his step here. Rolls, shoulder rolls under that one, Joyce. Good to the body there. Good hook to the body by Joyce. Drag going, Hrgovic there, catching with a good backhand. Ooh, good backhand again there by Filip Hrgovic. Landing a bit of a short backhand there. Joyce coming forward. Jab to the body. Keep these shots going, Joyce. Ooh, he gets caught there on the ropes. He's all right. Hrgovic trying to get that jab, sticking that jab out of his now. Oh, good shot there by Hrgovic, but Joyce comes back with a good right hand to the body. Oh, shots again, good shots from both here, exchanging. Oh, big shot by Hrgovic. Oh, good shots to the body there by Hrgovic. Interesting round to score. Joyce coming forward with that jab still though. Jab, the lead foot there from Joyce. Again. Joyce trying to sell out these moments. He's got Hrgovic backed up on the ropes, Joyce. He's good at taking the initiative. He's on this front foot, which he needs to be. Hrgovic trying to come in with that backhand. Good jab to the body there by Joyce. Shoulder rolls under that one. That's what we need to see, Joyce. Oh, he leans in there a bit and gets caught there with the backhand from Hrgovic. Interesting round. Both have had moments, but Joyce now looking to win this one strong. Right hand by Joyce. Hrgovic coming back. Good shot from both. There we go. Ooh, that's a good round. I think Joyce takes it though. 3-1 to Joyce. 3-1 to Joyce. There we go then. Interesting fight. Round 5 about to get underway. This is looking good here from Joyce. He needs to keep this up. I really hope he can. But you do still think that the longer it goes on, the longer it does still favour Joyce. So that's a positive. Make sure you guys subscribe if you are new to the channel, got like as well. Here we go, round 5 about to get on the way. Round 5 on the way. Here we go. See what happens here in this 5th round. Here we go. Joyce down with that jab to the body early on here. Goes downstairs with that backhand. Hrgovic now comes forward there with his backhand, trying to catch Joyce onto a few good backhand. The lead foot there by Hrgovic. Hrgovic consistent there with that lead foot. Joyce looking forward with that backhand though. Good shot there. by Joyce. Jab there. Try to keep that out there to the body there by Joyce. And again with that backhand. Good backhand there by Hrgovic. So catching Joyce as he's coming in. Gets those lead hooks coming as well. Joyce there with that jab. Very nice going to the body. Again. For that clinch. To the body there by Joyce. Trying to get still coming forward, Joyce. Hrgovic had a decent first minute. Joyce had some success in his own as well, though, with this fifth round. Frampton has it 2 rounds. Still coming forward, good shot to the body there by Joyce. Joyce there goes to the body. Again. Hrgovic's a bit he's not as active as he was. Joyce now trying to keep out of range, trying to land his shots. But Hrgovic still tucked up on the ropes. Joyce comes forward there with that lead foot. In this second minute of the fifth round, Hrgovic hasn't done anything at all. Good shot there by Hrgovic, trying to catch Joyce walking onto something. Jab to the body there by Joyce. Hrgovic now with that lead foot looking good there. So Joyce not always landing really well. Hrgovic will right at the himself on the rope, back down. Joyce now still coming forward though. Good from Joyce, always caught there with that lead foot. Hrgovic tries to get that backhand going well. Good double straight right hand there from Hrgovic. Joyce there with that right hand to the body. His own. Oh, Hrgovic's getting some success here now when he's coming forward. Joyce now instigates the clinch. Good there from Filip Hrgovic. Joyce coming forward over that backhand still. Good right hand from Joyce to the body. Misses that one. Jab downstairs, jab upstairs. Piece of both. Hrgovic takes that one though, I think. 3-2 for Joyce, 48-47 Joyce. But yeah, good round from both. Good round from both. It's tight. It's a close fight. It's a close fight we're seeing here. Halfway mark done. We're going in to another 5 rounds now. Let's see what's happening. Saying they're trying to bring in behind this new tugboat, walking, trying to land hooks to the body. That's what Joyce is calling for. Here we go. Then round 6 for that round. Go. So 6th round underway. Let's see what happens here. Joyce now trying to keep popping out that jab. Tries to go downstairs there. Good backhand there by Joyce. Jab upstairs. Trying to keep that going. So Joyce swings a backhand, but it doesn't get through. Good right hand there by Filip Hrgovic and make Joyce walk onto something. Jab upstairs there by Joyce. You could go. Good job again. Oh, Joyce shoulder rolling underhand. Oh, big shot there by Joyce. Snapping the head back of Filip Hrgovic there. Needs to keep that jab a bit more consistent. Kind of neglected it a bit in that 5th round. Joyce needs to try and keep that jab out again. We go backhand jab. Good there by Joyce. Good shot there. Oh, yeah, Hrgovic has thrown more power shots overall. I think Joyce is being slightly more active though. Good backhand there by Hrgovic. Joyce still trying to come forward. It's not the same from Joyce as it was. He needs to keep that jab going a bit more, I think. Good backhand, letting his shot fly there. Joyce walks onto a backhand though with Filip Hrgovic. Good shot by Hrgovic. Joyce there with that jab to the body. Coming there, that backhand is up there by Joyce. Having Hrgovic backed up in the corner. Joyce now downstairs. Joyce is more active. Good shot to the body there by Joyce. Didn't land flush though. Hrgovic's trying to land that hook. Oh, good shots now from Joyce though. Good shots. Trying to set him up. He needs to keep that jab active here. This is what his corner said. You know, try and set up behind that jab. Good shots though from Joyce as he had Hrgovic on the rope. Backhand's more active though, which is good to see. Good there from Joyce. It's not like when the jab's active, the backhand's active. When the backhand's active, the jab's not good. Good shots to the body by Hrgovic. Oh, good shot from Hrgovic. Joyce took it well. Still coming forward though. Good stuff from Joyce. Body two by Joyce there. Oh, good double jab there by Joyce coming forward well. Well, Hrgovic has an alright start to the round, but I think Joyce came in very strong as it's gone on. Oh, gets caught with a body shot, got caught big there towards the end of that round there by Joyce, but I think Joyce takes that round. They got 4-2 for Joyce. There we go. There we go. Let's see what happens in the seventh round. Joyce slightly edging it out, but it's very close. He's just been that bit more active, I think, Joyce. Daniel Dubois watching it from ringside. Here we go then. Round 7 about to get underway. Here we go. 4-2 Joyce, I got it. Double jab there by Hrgovic. Jab upstairs, jab the body there by Joyce. The body again there, Joyce. Gets caught there with an overhand by Filip Hrgovic. All good shots there from both hands. Oh, Joyce there walks onto a backhand there from Hrgovic, but Joyce there pumping out that jab upstairs to the body. Good shot there by Joyce upstairs with that backhand again. Keeping that right hand going. Good jab there by Joyce. Try and open up that eye again. That's what Joyce needs to do. Keep that jab, open up that eye of Hrgovic again. Like that vision of his. Joyce bounced a little bit there. Good to see all caught there with the backhand. All goodly took there from Filip Hrgovic. Joyce walked onto a few of them there. Hrgovic's timing has been decent this round. Joyce still coming forward though, and Joyce still getting his shots through though. I mean, you know, we need to remember the work Joyce got going. Good jab upstairs, downstairs, upstairs there by Joyce. Hrgovic's landing the power shots here though. Oh, good he took there by Joyce. Followed up with that backhand, they followed up with that lead. So Joyce swings one. Oh, Joyce caught. Still coming forward. This is an interesting round there. Good backhand there by Filip Hrgovic. Oh, good shot again there by Hrgovic. Come on, Joyce. Oh, we're getting caught a bit now. To the body upstairs there. Good there by Hrgovic. Joyce still coming back. Now they're into that clinch. Still coming forward. Yeah, Joyce will be walking onto quite a few this round. He needs to get behind that jab again. He needs to try and keep that jab out more again. Like he was doing at the start of the round. He's been caught quite a bit. Joyce is taking them nicely though, but good shots there to the body by Joyce. He's good at backing Hrgovic up early on in this fifth round, sixth round, seventh round, sorry. But he's getting caught. He's been caught quite a bit this round. Hrgovic's swinging a lot here with that backhand. He's getting some good success. Oh, good backhand there by Hrgovic to get through. And again, he's walking onto a lot here, Joyce. Keep that jab out. He had a good start to the round at Hrgovic. Oh, but it's going to be controlled. Joyce getting some good shots through, though. Referee flips him up. There we go. 7th round done. Hrgovic takes that one. 67-66 to Joyce. 4-3 Joyce. Right. 3 more rounds left to go. We're going to the 8th. Four three to Joyce. I've got. Soon Hrgovic is still hopefully going to slow down a bit. He's been able to, keep it composed on Hrgovic to win. He's not as tight. He's not as tight as I expected him to be. It's a 10-round fight though, so I think he was definitely happy about that. He obviously requested that as well. I'll step in, but I think he needs to do 10 round. That's most likely what the conversation is. Here we go. Round 8. Here we go. Round 8 underway. Here we go. Round 8 underway. Hrgovic backing up straight away. Joyce coming forward. The jab going, Joyce. Jab downstairs there by Joyce, and he goes upstairs with it. Doesn't land upstairs though. Joyce coming forward. Still needs to keep up that pressure. Jab to the body there by Joyce. Hrgovic moves out. Hrgovic jab to the body. Good body shot. Good Joyce. Frampton has it same as me, 67-66 Joyce. Very close though. Yeah, Joyce winning the last round. Good shots there. Surprisingly, Joyce winning that last round. Yeah, Joyce started it, as I said. But I think it was good for 2 minutes at that 7. Good job upstairs there by Hrgovic. Joyce has been the active one this round though, coming forward well. Good job there by Joyce. Hrgovic trying to catch him walking onto something. Not really doing anything to Joyce there. There we go. Into that clinch now. Good there by Joyce. Trying to shut him down. Hrgovic there caught him over the top there. Good shots. Oh, get back there by Joyce. Up against the ropes. Jab again there by Joyce upstairs. Keep that, try and keep that vision off down by Hrgovic. Good backhand there by Joyce. Good shots now from Joyce. He by himself for now. No, oh, good backhand there from Joyce. Good right hand. This has been a good round for Joyce. Oh, good upstairs. Oh, again, good stuff by Joyce. Good stuff by Joyce. This is what we need to see from him. This is good from Joyce. Again to the body. Hrgovic is tired, I think. Unless he's trying to lure Joyce in. All he does, he lands a good shot there. Hrgovic. Oh, good shots now from the Juggernaut. Good shots from Joyce. And good shots there from Hrgovic. Joyce now still coming forward nicely. Hrgovic lands up close, trying to bulk in that backhand. Joyce taking the shot. Oh, still good enter round by Hrgovic, but Joyce wins that round, definitely. 77-75 to Joyce. 2 more rounds left to go. Yeah, Hrgovic's got some good success towards the end. Joyce still calm, composed. Needs to take this fight. His corner telling him he needs to stop overthinking it. see what happens in this ninth then. Let's see what happens in this ninth round. Yeah, Hrgovic did get some success there. Yeah. Here we go then. Let's see what happens here in this ninth round. Here we go. Round 9 on the way. Here we go. Joyce coming forward straight away. Good lead took there by Filip Hrgovic. Oh, good backhand there by Hrgovic. And nice move. Good start there by Hrgovic. Joyce now trying to back Hrgovic up on the rope and work. That's working. Yeah, good shots to the body by Joyce for that lead took. Oh, nice there by Hrgovic. Into that clinch now. Good shots there by Joyce to the body. Just an ending to the round, can't win the round. Yeah, that's right. He ended it well, but that wasn't winning the round. Doing well this round though, Hrgovic. But Joyce now comes forward landing those good body shots. Good backhand there by Hrgovic. And all good shots now by Hrgovic for that backhand. This is the round that Joyce could have dropped in his last fight against Eric Chisora. Going forward still though, Joyce. With that jab going, Joyce. Hrgovic's there, good backhand, timing that one well. Good shots there by Hrgovic. Good backhand by Hrgovic there. Joyce still throwing, trying to dig into that body. Good lead hit there by Joyce. Trying to shoulder under a few going into the body. All both getting success. Joyce now. There we go. Trying to get that backhand into the clinch now though. Good to the body and good upstairs there by Hrgovic. This is a very good round for him. This is a very good round from Filip Hrgovic. Good backhand, both training wide a bit here up close. Oh, big shot by Hrgovic. Legs buckled. Legs buckled of Joyce. Big backhand. Oh no, clinch. Clinch. That was good there from Hrgovic. That was the biggest shot of the fight so far. Legs buckled of Joyce a bit in the ninth. Good shots to the body there. Joyce still coming forward though, trying to keep that jab going. Hrgovic takes that round. 86-85, Joyce. Commentators saying that they think Hrgovic took the 8th. I don't think so. Yeah, that right hand good there though. That right hand good for Hrgovic. That was a very good round there from Filip Hrgovic. It's a very close fight. It's a very close fight. Yeah. Here we go then. Round 10 underway. Final round, 10th and final round. Here we go. Frampton's got it 86-85 to Hrgovic. Joyce needs this round though, either way. I've got him nicking it. You could have it either way. Good shots there from Hrgovic. Good job upstairs there by Joyce. Good Dragged downstairs there by Joyce. Joyce still coming forward. There we go. Good shots there from Joyce. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the speed advantage very clearly with Hrgovic throughout the fight as we've seen. The choice of being the ring general, he's been the one being able to back Hrgovic up here and land some good shots from the ropes. So times Hrgovic happening into lower in a bit. Joyce needs to keep that. Joyce needs a jab active this round. Joyce needs to be more active with the jab. Keep that pressure on. Hrgovic needs to land some good shots off that back foot guard. Joyce looking for a nice backhand there by Joyce. Joyce still coming forward there. Nice backhand there by Joyce. With that jab, oh, he's kind of tripping over his feet there. Joyce's pace is really the same now. Oh, big shot by Joyce. Good shot. Good shot by Joyce. Good shot by Hrgovic. Good shot by Joyce to the body now. This is an interesting round. A minute left to go. Joyce walking onto quite a few, but then Joyce walking in well, to the body and then clinching there. Oh, good shots there by both guys. Joyce can fall down this time. Hrgovic's landing some good ones off that back foot. Joyce keeps that jaw out. Good shots now from Hrgovic. Good shots now. Big shot by Hrgovic. Oh, big shots from Hrgovic. Big shot. Oh. Joyce still coming forward. Good jab upstairs there. To the body. And backhand there. I think it's messy, but I think Hrgovic took out, scored it a draw. I've scored it a draw. This could go either way. This could go either way. I've scored it a draw. Commentator saying Hrgovic. Joyce got a draw. Yeah, no. No. It was close, but I think Hrgovic mixed it. Yeah, I've got it for 95-95. I got it a draw. I mean, judges could be in favour of Joyce, but it's in England. Right, yeah. No, this could be. Well, I'm thinking they're going to give it to Hrgovic, but they could give it to Joyce. I don't know. Pundits commentating saying Hrgovic might have nicked it. Well, I've got it a draw. I think Joyce started pretty decently, but no. It's close. I think most people were saying Hrgovic might have nicked it. Yeah, let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see what happens. I don't know if I was biased or anything. No, I think a draw could be a fair one, but I don't. I think we are going to get a winner, though. We are going to get a winner. It is. The scorecard's taking a bit of time to come in. Fans only have said 41% they think Joyce won, 59% think Hrgovic won. we go then. Let's see. Right then, we got the decision in for Joyce and Hrgovic. I've got it 95-95, a draw. It was close. There were some tight rounds in there to score. Let's see now. 92, 93. 96 to 95. 98, 92. That's a bit of a wide one, 98, 92. Who's won? Yeah, Filip Hrgovic wins. Hrgovic wins. Hrgovic wins. There we go. I've lost my anyway, there we go. That's it done. Hrgovic wins the decision. Yeah, Hrgovic has won. I think Joyce is done now. I can tell with how he crowd. Hrgovic wins. Yeah, there we go then. There we go. But yeah, I do think for Joyce, he takes a lot of punishment. It probably is time to end his career. Yeah, it probably is time for Joyce to call it, for being completely honest. Well, I'm gonna stay and wait and see what he's got to say. It probably is best that he does call it at this point. Yeah, there we go. Most people did give it to her. I thought it was actually a very close, especially from what some of the broadcasters did. I think 97 is a bit wide. I think 96, 94, either way, to be fair. Uh, yeah, Hrgovic wins a unanimous decision. He wasn't awful in that fight, Joyce. He wasn't awful at all. But it's a better performance than how we performed against Derek Chisora, 100%. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I do think with how some people score the fights, though, it is a bit. I do think it is wrong. Yeah, I think late on in that 10th round, Joyce was kind of all over the place with his movement. And that was good to see. His footwork as it went on got a bit sloppy. Yeah, I have a feeling Joyce might actually announce his time here. You know, 39 years old. He's had some. He has had a decent career for how long. There we go. Hrgovic, 18 and 1. I can't see him beating Dubois in a rematch. Put it that way. Jesus Christ, that's never going to happen. There's no point. He's won one out of his last four now, Joe Joyce. One out of his last five, sorry. One out of his last five is one. He's not a world level fighter, is he, Hrgovic? He's not world level at all. Like, he didn't look great there, if we're being completely honest. Let's see what Joyce has. Is he calling it? Or asking him 4 defeats in the last 5. He's gonna say what's is it? Yeah. He's not retiring. It probably is best if he does call it. If we are being honest. Yeah, there we go. Who does he even fight? Who does he even fight? Anyway, that's it then. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, Hrgovic wins.